clicking. Cool. Okay, so the recording is automatic. I just demonstrated I had to click a button, but you guys will not on the day of the event. A staff member doesn't even have to be present. It's set to auto record. The recordings will be available via YouTube. We upload that about 2 weeks after the event because we outsource that to get it edited. So it's a little bit nicer. So because we'll have about 40 videos and 40 hours of editing to kind of look at, it's going to take about a week or two for our outsourced editor to be. Yes, thank you, Kim. The Stronger Together link to on our calendars will allow us access to Hopin. That's correct. That's the just to make sure. You're perfect. That I'm going to copy and paste it one more time then into the chat so you guys can see it. That's the only link you'll ever need. Just the very standard one. That should be the one in the calendar invite. Shouldn't be anything different unless your moderator set up a Zoom call or something, then obviously in your calendar invite, there'll be something different. But on Hopin we're not recording on Zoom, on Google Meet. It is only on Hopin, where the event takes place. And then make sure you join from a laptop or a tablet because we don't, it just doesn't support on phones or sorry, a laptop or a desktop computer, because if you're on a tablet, an iPhone, a Kindle, and anything, your audio and video won't work. It just doesn't work on Hopin, Google Chrome, Firefox. Make sure also, we recommend usually that you actually shut your computer down and restart it right before. We've had, if we have about 200 speakers for an event, there should be maybe 5 people who have a lot of tech problems. And just by restarting their computer, it clears the cookies, it clears the history, it forces all of their applications and everything to close. Hopin just will work. But for me, I'm going to demonstrate today. I'm cheating. I'm using everything wrong. I'm telling you, I have 7 tabs open. I have 3 browsers. You should never do this, but it will work for me. But that's like random. And during one training, it actually crashed and I had to restart because I'm breaking all the rules. In this training, it's really important though, that if we're having a little tech issues, Zoom is a huge competitor of Hopin. They both want your audio. They both want your video so badly. And that's going to create a competition. And then Hopin will probably lose because we're on Zoom first. And so if we're testing on Hopin, I can't get my audio to work. What we're going to do is we're going to close out of Zoom 100%, quit the application and then restart your browser if that's not working. And then it should work again. So you'll see it in action. There's also a really awful echo that will happen when I demonstrate Hopin. And then I just mute myself very quickly on Hopin the minute I test it, mute so we don't have to deal with the echo. And then we'll all go into Hopin together. We'll all test it. We'll keep Zoom open just in case somebody can't figure out how to get in the right spot. We'll all mute ourselves on Hopin and then we'll go to Hopin, shut out of Zoom, and then make sure everything works. So again, just some of those very basic tech things. Again, I'm going to say out loud. If you're, use Firefox. If you're on Windows, make sure you're at Windows 10 or at least not Windows 7. You can test your internet speed if you're having issues. You can also test on Hopin itself. It has a testing function, and I'll just copy that here. That's also in emails and in your TechSpecs email. That's where you can go to Hopin and test. They created a testing portal available 24/7. Okay, before I go to Hopin, I will say, all right, I'll just go to Hopin now because there is one thing that I think is quite important about when your session comes up on the schedule, but I'll just point that out. So let me share my screen now. And here we are. Okay, so can I get a thumbs up? We can see my screen. Okay, so this is the demo site I created. I literally copied and pasted the real event. So it's just how it should be for your own eyes on the real day of the event. The only thing different is I didn't copy paste the schedule. So, I guess I kind of did. So there's an example of the schedule. It's really nice to know that this is in my time zone. I'm in France. So that's my time zone. What happens on your computer is in your time zone. You don't have to convert it. You don't have to do math or anything. It will appear and populate in your own time zone, which is really nice. So this is the front page. If you had never registered before, but if you had set up an account, you should have this exact screen. You just click enter event, blue rectangle. But because this is a new event today, you'll see on your screen, it will say get a ticket right here, right in the same spot, get a ticket. And you have to click register, I think is the button. It's the same color in the same place. And then you just put in your username and password, and then you're registered for the demo because it's a fake one, right? We have to do it still the proper way, not cheating, or in this regard, I want to make sure we all practice the real way. So I will click on enter event. I've already got the ticket because I organized the whole event. So I don't actually need one as the organizer. But this is exactly what your screen will look like once it is done authenticating. It will be a lobby, a reception area. This is where you'll see what's happening at this exact second in time. You'll see a description, you'll see the schedule, which is nice. And then also I do want to comment that here you can see there is an event chat. So this event chat is live for the entire event. It's always nice to say, I'm speaking at X panel. Join me. So then people in the event can see, oh, like, oh, I see that Sally Smith is speaking on how much she loves cats. let's go over and hear her. So it's nice to type in the event chat. I do recommend that. Then over on the left,
yeah.
On the left-hand side of the screen is a navigation. So you'll see that there's reception, which is where we're at. Sessions, this is exactly where you need to go. Sessions is for keynote speakers, panelists, roundtables, anything that's happening will be in sessions. It's a different word for stage. It's just sessions. Then networking is where you can go if you'd want to meet anybody else who's in networking. It's like speed dating, 3 to 5 minutes. You just meet one person on screen. You can accept them or deny them too if some random person is there that you don't want to talk to. You don't have to talk to. You can skip them and you can talk to the next person. Expo is where sponsors can have a booth and just kind of talk about their product or their service. So sessions again is where we want to go. Okay, thumbs up for sessions. Sessions is the button. All right, we'll click on sessions. And what I do want to mention here is we saw on the schedule, there was a lot of events, but you can't keep scrolling. They're not going to appear in sessions. It won't go down. And what I think is really important to know in this is that if your session starts at, or your panel or your keynote, it starts at 11 a.m. You cannot find it here in sessions until 10:55. That means it's 5 minutes early. That's as early as you can show up to your session. You cannot show up 30 minutes early or 20 or 15. And it would break my heart if someone panicked and thought they canceled my session. They didn't even tell me. They canceled my speech. Like, oh my gosh, it's like, no, I promise. It's just 5 minutes before, it will automatically pop up. And the reason why we have technical support here is it will actually be here for the entire event. 24/7, it's available to all of our speakers. So what we recommend is 20 minutes before the event starts or before your session starts. So at 11 a.m., your session starts, which means you can go into it at 10:55, but 20 minutes early. So we'll say around 10:40, we would go to technical support. So that means we go to technical support, a staff member like me or an intern or one of our board members will be in here to check your audio and video. You would try to just say, can you hear me? Can you see me? Make sure everything works okay. And that way we can troubleshoot with you. We also are in the text chat. So this is just a chat just for tech support. If you notice there's an event chat, and then there's the tech chat. There's 2 different chats that you can always access. So the whole event won't be witnessing you say, I can't hear you. They won't see that. It's only tech support. So it's good to know 2 different chats. And then, so to share audio and video, this is very important too. This is the steps you will take. You click on the blue rectangle. And then your computer will say, are you sure you want to use that microphone? Are you sure you want to use those speakers? And I say apply. Yes, or I could change it if I wanted to, but I click apply. I immediately muted myself to avoid that echo for us. But as you can see, I'm on the screen. There's a little delay between here and Zoom, maybe 5 seconds. But I'll point out that there's 20 people allowed to be on stage in tech support and any other session. I think we capped it at 9, but you really shouldn't have any more than 7 usually in a panel. Only 1 person is watching currently right now, just me. And then I can leave at any time by clicking leave. Are you sure you want to leave? And then I'm gone. Then if I wanted to refresh the whole page, I could refresh the whole page, do share audio and video again, and I'm back. So it's not that scary, not that complicated, but just something good to know is that during when you're approaching a stage, because right now nobody's on the stage, so this button's in the center. Normally this blue button will be up here in this corner. So you just click the button, ask to share audio and video, ask to share, you click it, and then ta-da, you just get to share it once the moderator will accept you. So moderators have a tiny little panel down here at the bottom corner, which has plus sign on people's faces or minus signs to say add them to the stage or not, because the moderator can't make you get on stage without you asking to get on stage. I think that's a good function. They can't pull people who don't want to share audio and video. They can't make them do that. It's just something that they ask to share, they add them to stage or deny them. So if a random Jan Smith wanted to join the stage, we can't get Jan Smith on stage. So, or she's not a speaker, we don't want her, we just deny her. But if Jan Smith is a speaker, we accept. Pretty easy. Okay, so I'm gonna stop sharing my screen. Was that all pretty straightforward, we thought? Thumbs up. Is there any questions right now you guys wanna pop my way before I'm gonna check the chat? Nope, we're gonna chat. Any questions? Okay, so what we'll do is I'm gonna post this link now to this demo. It's the fake event, and this will end here in, the demo will expire, tonight. So this is the link. We're gonna all copy and paste it. You can click the 3 dots next to it, copy and paste it into a new browser, a fresh browser, a Google Chrome or a Firefox on a computer or a desktop. So copy and paste it, and then just follow the process. You're gonna put in your username, put in your password. You're gonna click register, and then you'll enter that lobby area. And once you're in the lobby area, click on sessions. And then from sessions, we're gonna go together to the test session. That's TEST, test. It's a blue circle, and then that's moderated actually. So I'll be the moderator, you'll be the speaker, and I'll let you onto stage. So that is what we're gonna do together. So I will go over to the test stage myself and just test session, make sure we're all there.
When I went to that link, it actually said the event is over.
Correct.
So I don't have a.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's my fault that I copied the wrong link. Okay. Sorry, I had to make 2 demos. That's embarrassing. Sorry, guys. The second link, which has a lot more letters and numbers, that's the one to copy. Whew.
Yeah, that's funny.
I was like, okay.
All right. Funny.
Tony, you're at such a windy restaurant today. I love this windy restaurant background.
So I'm a geek and I'm a nerd, right? So what I do is I hate, and I have really nice graphic designs. They're awesome, but I hate these static backgrounds. But I also don't want you to see how dirty my office is. So what I do is whenever I go somewhere and I like it, I'll take an 8-second video with my iPhone 12 and I'll save it as a virtual background because it's a running joke. Like if you look, that guy never seems to get to the end of the rope that he's pulling. And the lady that keeps circling the building on the bicycle never, she just be like, cycling for Tour de France. So everybody's done it. So it's kind of like a running joke. So I try to switch it up. I've got a bunch that's like that. So it's kind of a little joke when they see like, all right, there's a guy. He's setting up the tables, working by the hour.
That's an awesome joke, but you'll start to hear an echo. So as soon as you get on Hopin, just mute yourself on Hopin. We'll keep our audio here on Zoom for a little bit. But Tony, that's brilliant. Where is that restaurant that you were doing this gag video at?
It's in New Orleans.
New Orleans. Awesome.
Yeah, so I'm just clicking visit sessions, correct?
Correct. You just click sessions. Sorry, I had to mute myself on there. And so, yep, click on sessions, then go to the blue circle and it says test, T-E-S-T, like taking a test. We're not going to tech support the red one. We're going to go the blue one so that you can approach the stage. Nice. I see somebody's coming.
Okay, hold on, testing. Oh, shoot. The testing area?
Yes, testing area. So it's a blue circle.
Okay, I don't see it.
It
I
should
see free
be
ticket.
under sessions on the left-hand panel. There's the reception sessions networking expo. You click on sessions. Have you correctly like logged in with your username and password? Have you gotten to that step?
I did not. Aha, aha.
Okay.
Aha. Okay. All right, I'm signing in. All right, so sessions. Sorry.
I'm sorry with those with the headphones like you, Quinn. It's a nightmare with the echo. Oh, so bad. Okay, so we're waiting on a couple more people to get into the testing Hopin area. Is there any questions coming up? And if you're in Hopin testing area, just stay there. Just stay in testing for a minute. For some reason on Hopin, I'm now like a giant square. Am I a giant square for everybody on Hopin? Oh no, how did I become a giant square? I don't like that.
I think you're sharing your screen.
I feel like you're right, but I definitely am not. I'll leave.
There's a button that says stop sharing.
Are you sharing your screen? Did someone click? Because I got off Hopin now. I'm not on it. Okay, the share screen button is the one that has a computer and a giant X through it. So, oh, nice. Whoever figured that out.
That was me. I'm sorry.
So, oh, nice. That was whoever figured that out.
I'm sorry.
No problem. Okay. So who else? Kim, you have not gotten quite all the way over yet. What stage are you at? Oh, Kim, I think you muted yourself on Zoom, just so you know.
Yes,
And-
I did. I'm over. I'm chatting, but I don't see my video on Hopin.
Okay, that might be because of the Zoom thing, as I said. So I'm glad that you're in the chat. That's awesome. Oh, I see Rebecca got here. Good. Good. Okay. So Kim sends, can you click on that blue rectangle that says ask to share audio and video, or is that button not clickable for you right now?
Aha, got it.
Great. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ah, just a minute. There we go.
Okay, and Tony, you haven't made over quite yet, have you?
Hold on, let's try this again.
Tony, there you are. Good. Okay. There we go. Okay, so all right, I just muted Tony using admin privileges. Sorry, Tony. Muted you over there. So I think we're still waiting on, I know Kim, you're in the right area. Did everyone get into the right area? I think one other person is currently missing. Sonia, you're there. Keely Quinn. Kim is in the right area. Sergio, you're there. Yes. Q is there. Tony. And Desmond. Okay, I think we have everyone. Rebecca, you were on. Do you want to unmute yourself on Zoom, Rebecca, and just confirm you're okay? Because then I'm going to shut down Zoom and just go to Hopin so we can all make sure we can test our audio video. Rebecca, are you okay? Thank you. Perfect. Okay, we are all officially in the right area. I'm going to shut down Zoom. Everyone thumbs up. We're okay? Okay.
Mhm.
Perfect. And Kim, you're in the right zone. I think once we shut down Zoom, Kim, you're right where you're supposed to be. So I'm not worried about you. I think you've done the
Okay.
hardest parts. So in chat on Hopin, I can help you continue to figure it out. But I think once we make sure when I quit Zoom, Kim, you shut
Yeah.
out of Zoom, like go to the top left-hand corner and quit it 100%. And if there's still an issue, you can't click on that ask to share audio video, then refresh your page. That's the next step. Okay.
Got it.
All right, let's do it. Go team.
This is not easy to use at all.